Virtual home buying is becoming more and more popular, especially with what's going on in the world today here in 2020. There are lots of great websites and apps to find homes, but in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 different sources online that are great for researching your home, whether you're sitting on your couch a mile away or in another state. So the first website is greatschools.org, and whether you have kids or not, it's really important to have a home in a good school district because that reflects on school values. So greatschools.org is a website that allows you to rate different schools and compare them on different metrics. Let's go ahead to the website and check it out. So here on the home page, you can do a search by school, address, or even selecting state. Let's start with the state. I'm going to come back to the address one a little bit later. So we pull up state and it's going to pull up a few different schools. We can scroll down and see others, but let's just take a look at what they give you here. So they give you rankings, reviews, here's the school and what district it is in, and you'll notice this says elementary district. So something unique about Arizona compared to some other states is that not all of our districts go from K through 12, which we call unified school districts. Many of them are K through 8 that feed into other high school districts that will handle the grades 9 through 12. So again, let's go back to this. We're going to check on the district information. So when you pull up the district information, it's going to give you schools within the district, and that way you can compare the schools within the district. You'll see all this over here too: schools, academics, academic progress, and lots of other great information. Now let's head back and type in an actual address of a property that is on the market, and I've already done that. So here's the property right here and the school that's closest to it, and in fact the school that serves this property is Realtor Heritage Elementary School, which is actually a K through 8 school right now. It gives you some information on there as well. But what you'll see over here, the high school's correct, but it has 2 other schools within the district that are not within the boundary of this school. Now I will tell you, whenever you're checking out schools and you're relying on third-party information, whether it's greatschools.org or even the information that the homeowner put on the multiple listing service for the listing, you don't want to rely on that information. You want to go to the school's information, and we're going to do that. So this is a website where you can check out different districts within Arizona, and it will take you to the district. So let's go to the district page, and then you can check out boundary maps. So we'll go to the boundary map, and you'll see this is the area. Now this is kind of hard to tell where all these boundaries are. So I can tell you though that this does verify that that home is within the boundary of Realtor Heritage Elementary School and Middle School. It's a K through 8 school, as I've said before. I still recommend that you want to call the district and give them the address of the property. And the reason being is, even if you have this information, these boundaries change. Number one, by next year, they may be planning on redrawing the boundaries. So you might want to check on if there's any plans for changing the boundaries. The other thing is some of the schools are reaching capacity, and if that's the case, the kids may end up going to one of the other schools. So those are things that you can only check on by going directly to the district and asking that question. So the second website I want to share with you is Google Maps, and Google Maps is for so much more than just getting directions. You can go online and get satellite imagery, 3D images, and street views, so it's really helpful when you're checking out the property and the surrounding neighborhood. You can also use Google Maps to determine what your drive times might be to work and to schools and other things from the potential home that you like. And what's nice about the desktop version is you can actually put in a date and time to see what the commute might be to work in the morning and on the way back, for example. So let's go over to the Google Maps website and check it out. So we're going to look at a home that's actually on the market, and you can look at the satellite image here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to zoom in on that. So it's really nice because it really gives you a good idea of what's in the area. You can see that this house has a little green belt with a walkway next to it. It also is an alley, so your garage comes in from the alley, and it gives you an idea of the yard size. And these homes have a much smaller yard than some of the other homes. This one's a little tricky to see because they don't have any grass back there like this one does, so it almost looks like that's the roof line. And we'll scan back out, and you can see we've got a school here, we've got nearby parks, and you can just get a general idea of what's in the area. You can also check it out in 3D. So let's zoom back in on that. So there's the 3D feature, and it gives you a little bit better feel for everything. The next thing you can do is you can go to the street view. And this is real nice. Again, you can see the green belt there, the look and feel of the neighborhood. Not a lot of cars on the street on this one. Of course, you got to keep in mind that some of these Google Maps are older, and sometimes you'll see vacant lots where something now exists. So you could take a drive down the street using Google Maps. Let's go down to this park here and see what it looks like. I'm just going to zoom ahead here. Now we're going to go and take a look at how long it takes to get to places. So this is a great way to check out your commute times to work. In this example, I've got Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, and the default setting is leave now, which we're in the middle of the day right now, so that's only 31 minutes. But you'll see here you can put in different times. So let's take a look at that. All right, for example, if you leave on a Wednesday during rush hour, now your commute is typically going to be 50 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes. And you can play around with this. You can switch it around if you want to know the commute back home. You can do all kinds of things with that. So Google Maps really has a lot of great features, especially on the website, that you can use to check out the home you're interested in and the area that you're interested in. So my third site is more of a document link than it is a website, and it's the Arizona Home Buyers Guide. This is a guide that's put out by the Arizona Association of Realtors, and probably every state has something similar. Your realtor can give you a copy of the document or provide you a link, and you can also Google it to find it online. The Home Buyer's Guide is something that every home buyer should check out before they buy a home, but it's also something to keep as a reference and to go back to during the process of buying a home. So let's check it out. So the Buyer Advisory is a form put out by the Arizona Association of Realtors, and it really is like a Bible for buying a home in Arizona. It's got some great information in there for you, including common documents that are involved in the purchase of a home here in Arizona, what to investigate on the property and surrounding areas, and it also gives you lots of great resources and clickable links for other websites. So if you want to find out about homeowners information, homeowners association information, for example, you can find out more about Homeowners Association disclosures by clicking on the links here. You can find out about issues like lead-based paint, and there's clickable links there. Termites. Great links for swimming pool information, including safety information, and much, much more. So those are 3 of my favorite online resources for home buyers when they're researching a home and a neighborhood. If you want more information on home buying, then check out these other videos over here. I'm Amy Hayslett. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.